Need a good sports talk show to get into? Head over down to the Mizzle and Dub Show on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Doesn't matter. Wherever you need it, they there. They cover everything sports wise: football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, NASCAR. Doesn't matter. If you need it, they got it. So go head down there, go like, comment, subscribe, all of their platforms. It's sporty. What's going on, everybody out there still playing sports? No matter if it's football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hit up Croc Shot It. He'll capture all your action shots, highlights, any memorable moments that you will still want from a game. Hit him up. Croc Shot It. Get it done. If you need a beat made, go tap in with OP17. That's OPI 17. I'm talking about crazy fire turn up beats. You will not be disappointed. He'll definitely get you right. How do I know? Because he got us right.
Oh, dang. That was quick, I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting that.
What, the intro?
Yeah. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a lot longer.
Nah, bro, we still, you feel me?
Dang.
We gonna get it long.
See,
bro.
nah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, 2 minutes, bro. 2 minute intro, bro.
I mean, you got like all the sponsorships and the shout outs that you
have
did.
to, you feel me? Have to put that on there, you know. Shout out to all them.
Had your little
Man.
Batman voice going on.
Batman.
You know? I'm Batman.
Nah, I don't think Batman. Nah,
You have to make your voice a little deeper.
More like it, you feel me? I'm like,
Sound a little more serious.
more like, what's his name? Roman Reigns.
You're not him. You're not.
Hey, man. You feel me? Hey, bro, I done figured out we gotta.
Oh, we got that.
Hey, I'm gonna even get a thing. You feel me? I'm gonna get a sound effect. When we first come on.
Yeah.
And then when we announce each other,
Okay.
mine's gonna be whole time. You feel me? You know that thing on. But you gotta hear it. It's gonna be in the Carlos voice though.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the Carlos voice.
Day.
You feel me? Yeah, like that. But it's gonna be in the Carlos voice. I ain't gonna do it right now. I'm gonna save it for later on.
Shout out to Carlos, man.
Shout out to Carlos, man.
Shout out to Juan.
Who's Juan?
Carlos Juan Jose.
Oh, that's the middle. Yeah, shout out to Juan.
How do you not know?
Shout out to Juan Jose. You heard me.
Come on, gang. You gotta lock in. You think?
But hey, man.
Well,
What's going on?
we're
man?
back.
We're back.
We're back. Took a little break.
Lay off.
We took a little break. It's been what? 2 weeks? 2 weeks since we did that last pod.
Just about 2 weeks.
Just about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I've been chilling. Got a little job. You know what I'm saying? Got a little.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Something, you feel me?
Little side hustle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A little razzle dazzle.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing
You know
wrong
what
with
I'm
working. You
saying?
heard me?
So I've been doing that,
That's what's up.
and then you already know. I mean, you already know. Like, we literally almost talk every day. Like, it's not anything new.
Just about.
Literally.
Just about.
I don't think I've gone maybe like a week or two without at least saying something to you.
Yeah, not even that long. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think it's been like ever a point where I was like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't talked to him like in a long time. I can say that about like friends, but that's really it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a little job action, a little.
What's up? Nothing wrong with working me. You know what the Bible says.
Hey.
If you don't work, you don't eat.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Working, and listen to me, right? Working a job is awful. And I'm gonna tell you why. Literally, the jobs that I see people working, it's like sometimes it's like you want to do other stuff. Like, some people have jobs in their profession that they want to do, and other people don't. And they basically have to, work the job that they don't want to work.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But they do it just to, make the money, get the bills paid. And some people don't even get compensated for that work. But honestly, I can say that I'm privileged to have a job that I actually like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if I was working any other job where I wasn't doing what I love, I would have an awful time. Like literally, I would have an awful time. I wouldn't enjoy it. But I can legit say now that I have a job, having a job, I can see it probably sucks. It probably sucks.
You think so? All the time?
Not all the time, but there's definitely moments. Like I see like the workplace documentaries or like, you know, TV shows and stuff like that, and it's always like drama. And I thought that's what like having a job would be like. But no, like literally. But I'm so happy that the job that I have is like, it's like fun. I get to do, you know, different stuff. I get to have a good time. You know, I get to, you know, hang out with cool people. I mean, I'm the oldest, like, there out of all my coworkers, though. Like, literally, like, by a couple years, like, they're all, like, high school age. And I'm, like, in college.
Hold on, time out. For real? I thought that was all, ain't there other people there that's...
Yeah, no. Like, the people that I directly work with that are, like, on the same schedule as me. They're, like, they're, like, around, like, they're younger. And it just feels, like, weird. It feels like weird to be the only person there that's like over 18, because they're just all under 18, and it's just weird. Literally, I'm like Unc.
Not big Unc.
You know what I'm saying? I might have hit Unc status.
Hey man, no, shout out to everybody that's sitting there. Shout out to all the creatives. You feel me? Y'all go ahead, put hashtag creative in the doodle pad right there. That's the comment section. That's what we call it. Yeah, the doodle pad. Everybody put hashtag creative right there in the doodle pad. And you feel me? Yeah, man, you know, we can get everything rocking and jumping. You heard me.
But what's been new with you, though? You know?
It with me, man. You know, just working, whatnot. You feel me? You know, trying to get everything. You know, it's cool, man, working in a school, dog.
So you were at school?
Yeah, it's, you feel me? It's, how can I put it, man? You know how kids be, especially, you know, the young kids and whatnot, you know? It's cool, whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too, you know.
Nothing too crazy.
Kids is kids, man. But them kids, I gotta tell them kids something else, though, bro.
I love working with kids. I love working with kids because it's fun.
The fifth and the sixth graders right now.
Oh, okay? Yeah, working with like little bit older kids, it's able to like he's able to be manage.
Nah, I'm grown. How can I tell you?
You're grown.
Shout out to Pop in the background. You heard me? Man, I'm grown.
You're
still a kid about a minute.
See?
Next.
That's up under you feel me?
Yeah.
But when I ain't up under you feel me? Yeah.
You still a kid about a minute and your mama both. Next.
Honestly, I
I'm
feel.
grown, you heard me.
Now, see, I feel like when I turn 20 though, I feel like I'm gonna be like old. Like I feel like I'm gonna feel old because I'm not a teen anymore. You know? Like I'm not gonna have a teen in my age. I feel like I'm just gonna be old. Like some.
Nah, when you get to, I ain't gonna tell those strings.
I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta fix that. I don't like that.
I'm gonna scoot that one in. Hold on.
Here's the thing. You two grown individuals up in my house here.
Thank you.
Make sure my front room get back the way I was.
It will.
Oh, yeah,
It will.
sure,
It
sure.
will.
Hold on, let me fix that string.
I mean, we did it last time. You didn't even notice.
Yeah, next time for sure we might have to take this video down and edit that out.
You have to remember. You have to just take that part out.
Yeah, we might have to definitely edit that out. But yeah, hey yo, man, you feel me? So
yeah.
Well, everybody, what happened on the last stream and
that our most infamous. Well, honestly, I was thinking about that too. Like I was thinking when I was walking to work, I was like, dang, what am I gonna say? And I was like. So, of course, everybody, they're here because of our most infamous video. Even though there's only now there's three videos on the channel. They're probably here from our most infamous one.
But we not it's not gonna be podcast ain't to be messy. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we is. That's not what we about.
You know what? I want to give a response. You know what my response is?
What's your response?
My response is. Hallelujah.
Sing it, brother.
You're my Redeemer.
Yes, Lord.
Hallelujah.
That's your response, young man?
That's my response.
Amen, brother.
That's my response. You know,
Amen.
that's my response.
You know,
I'm sticking to it. You know,
we ain't messy or nothing. You feel me?
no,
It's just
absolutely
spreading,
not.
you know, awareness and whatnot, and that's what it was about, man.
Right. A lot of people kind of got that misconception that it was like, you know, we doing this to be messy, or we're doing it to, you know, start problems and stuff like that. And no, that's not what we're. It's not what we're about. It's not what we're here for.
And the word ain't got to be put out there, and that's just
Right.
what it is.
Absolutely.
But hey, yo, down to the nitty gritty.
Let's get down to that.
What
big
we
grit.
do, who we are, why a podcast.
Why?
So what is it that we do?
What is it?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, who are you?
No, who are you?
You want me to go?
Yeah.
You know,
You know,
EJ Wizzle.
let's
So, hey, man, I'm EJ Wizzle. You heard me. Hey, next time, I'm going to have my what you call it, and it's going to, you feel me? It's going to pop in the...
You probably shouldn't like take it down. Like if we go to the
I
individual
don't like
camera,
that skipping right
man,
there.
it's like skipping and stuff.
I'm going to have to go get the charger, you feel me? Because I don't like that skipping, dog.
Me either. You might want to go to the main camera.
Yeah, so you go,
Me.
and then when I get back, you feel me? I'm going to talk to you, feel me?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep this concise as he crawls on the floor and goes out the door. A little bit about me. I'm one of the creative brothers, Jeremiah. Been doing YouTube for maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at my channel and see when I started it, but been doing it for a long time. And my brother approached me about, you know, making a company where we do, you know, video editing, graphic design, stuff like that. And
bro, I ain't crawling.
you walking through? You just
Yeah.
walked through. Yeah. So he approached me about doing or having a company, and he was like, let's start this company. Let's make sure, you know, let's make some money, and let's do what we love. You know, editing videos, photography. He's more on the photography side, while I'm more on the editing side when it comes to like videos.
You heard me.
You know, so yeah, so we decided to, you know, we decided to do a company, and he asked me, you know, how are we supposed to, you know, get our name out there? And I was like, yo, we should do a podcast, because this is a great way for people to get to know us, kind of like building a portfolio, and then also getting our name out there so that people can, like, you know, see some of our work, right? So I was like, yeah, you know, let's do a podcast. He was like, I don't know, but then, you know, he was like, all right, bet, let's do a podcast. And so I was like, cool. And
And
yeah,
y'all see, we still trying to work out the kinks and whatnot. Trust, you know, hey, trust, we gonna get it right. You heard me. We gonna get it right.
we got to get it together.
Got
Is that a fly?
What the how the saying go?
Got to
Got
be more.
Got to be.
Got to be more.
Got to be.
Got to stop doing that.
But hey, doing.
Oh.
Did you still going? Or you finished?
I'm pretty much done.
All right, bet. You feel me? Now we on.
Oh, we're still on me.
Mr. Wizzle. You heard me.
This guy.
I am EJ Wizzle, voice of Carlos, Juan, Jose,
He says it as if he's a voice actor.
the first. Everybody know Carlos. Whole time. I said I was gonna do it. You feel me?
You got it down?
I am the voice of A Fool. The brothers did it, and no Carlos. So I'm gonna give my props to Carlos. Carlos is the voice of A Fool. The brothers did it. That's Carlos right there. I do also do Isaac Clifton. He's a police officer. Don't talk to Isaac Clifton. He gonna snitch on you and lock you up.
That's insane.
But yeah, I am the voice of Isaac Clifton.
Isaac.
I do gaming content too as well. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite with the kids.
Oh yeah.
You know, don't matter. We doing it. But yeah, I see my thing still skipping. I just put the thing in too, so I don't know. But yeah, we wanted to. Well, what was I doing? I was doing something. I was doing a whatchamacallit. Can't remember what it was. But I was doing a whatchamacallit.
There you go.
And there y'all want whatchamacallit. And it just hit me. I'm like, hey man, we got all this talent, creating wise, video wise. So it's like, why don't we, start a company or whatever, you feel me? Or,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
why don't we do what we love doing as our career, the rest of our life?
Hmm.
So it's like, I hit him up about it, hit my brother up, and I'm like, hey, man, we got to do this right here. We got to take a step further. We got to do what we love doing and work together and come together. Because that's something, I missed my high school days, honestly. Like, I should have been playing football or something with them. And
That wasn't in high school yet, though.
your freshman year, you probably could have played with us. I definitely should have been
No,
playing
you
with
would have been on
Isaiah.
varsity. You would've
Yeah.
been on varsity.
I mean, if you would have worked out with me, because, everybody, I don't be tooting my own horn. But y'all know I was cold in high school. I'm still cold right now. But back in my heyday,
Back in his heyday.
boy, y'all don't want that smoke. I'm
You
gonna
don't
let
know
you
nothing
know
about no
right now.
heyday.
Hey man,
You're only 24.
Hey bro, junior year, bro, putting up 100 every game, hands down. But Valley High, they suck. So
Wow. Just dissing your alma mater.
Then I dropped out.
You didn't even graduate from.
But yeah, you feel me? So it's like, now we here and like you said, we do photography, videography, what else? Graphic design, video editing, picture editing, don't matter. We about to start sports network near future.
Near future.
It's coming.
Sports.
Trust. Once we get everything more together with all of this and with the production and everything, the sports network coming. It's gonna be for mainly underground sports.
Shameless plug.
All of the flag football leagues that y'all seeing over here, the tackle adult leagues and stuff like that, all of that, that's what we're gonna be covering, getting into, and putting light to. Cause ain't nobody else covering it, so it's like, hey, somebody gotta do it. So hey, I'm talking about we're gonna make an app and everything for it.
He said an
That's
app.
how I tell you. Why
Are you an app designer?
I could design an app.
Can you?
I can.
You don't even know how to code.
Hey, you gotta learn. You gotta learn.
You gotta learn.
But yeah, we're gonna be live streaming games and everything. But yeah, that's who we are. That's what we do.
I mean, I do want to say, we do have other siblings. You'll probably see them from time to time.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to our brothers, or our brothers, cause
Shout out to the brothers.
sister is married, and our sisters, we got 3, cause he's married. He didn't mention that.
They already know I'm married.
I guess.
Mentioned that on the first episode. You heard me. Shout out
Oh,
to
for
wifey.
real?
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's married, and yeah. So even though it's Creative Brothers Production, we still got other siblings. They was all here. We probably call it Creative Siblings. Creative Siblings Production.
I don't know about creative siblings. That don't got a good ring to it. You heard me.
No.
Nah.
But yeah. So we have siblings. We love them.
Yeah. Shout out to sis.
Each
You
of
feel me?
them.
Other sis. She do the producing and all of that.
Oh yeah. That's twin right there. Me, mom, dad, and Hannah was at we visited this pastor's church, right? And me and Hannah was like, we didn't know nobody there, and we was just like sitting there, or we was standing. He's like, all right, I'm gonna introduce you to some young people. And I was like, ah, snap. So me and Hannah, we was just like, we didn't say nothing. We was just sitting, like we would talk to each other a little bit, and then we just like look off. And then so the daughter of the pastor, like she introduced herself to us. She was like, y'all twins? And I was like, twins? And I was like, ain't no way. And Hannah looked at me for a split second, and I was about to be like, absolutely.
Y'all don't look
Absolutely.
alike to be twins.
It's supposed to be a fraternal thing, dum-dum.
Y'all still don't look alike to be twins.
Most fraternal twins don't look alike like that. At least the ones that I've seen. Do you not know? Like, I mean, we are stark different. But if you look at Hannah and you look at mom together, they look alike. I promise you, they look exactly
And
alike.
then, mom, that's understandable. You're
And if I look like mom, there you go.
y'all not twin. Y'all, I don't know. Hey, if y'all see
That's
it,
a
man.
little twin.
Yeah, if y'all see it, man. Hey, y'all see it.
That's a little twin right there. But speaking of family, let's get
Speaking of the family.
let's get into these segments. Let's get into these topics. You know what I'm saying?
Brother.
Let's move from brothers to father and son. Yeah? The NBA?
This is gonna be a touchy one right here. I low-key wanted to put this one last, but this gonna be a touchy one, man, because how can I tell you? Me and some of the homies, we was talking about it too. But you know, some people you gotta, talk to logical people, you feel me?
Are you saying your friends are illogical? Dumb?
I'm not saying they're dumb, but
That's
when it comes to serious conversations,
They don't take it serious.
Yeah.
I get you.
But it's like, man,
I think it was great. If I was LeBron, I would do the same thing.
great for why though?
Because it's like,
Why is it great?
it's great because you got people in other businesses outside of sports putting their family on and then building a cycle of wealth, because then they put their kids on, or you even just building up a lot of money for the next generation.
You gotta
You
see
see what I'm
it
saying?
from I hear what you're saying. I see that.
I mean, it's
point
not
you're
good for
coming from.
entertainment. Like if he doesn't perform,
He's
then it's not going to be
performing
like.
right now.
I mean, it was the first game of the season.
Oh, bro.
It was the first game.
I don't want to hear that,
Like,
bro.
give him a little time.
21 minutes?
Look,
21 minutes.
but
4 points. 4 points.
you gotta give him time to adjust. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, nah. bro.
Give him a little time to adjust.
Nah,
And
bro.
he'll probably be decent.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second.
It'll be decent.
If y'all just clicking on the link, y'all can exit out of the link. If y'all trying to comment, exit out of the link, and then go to YouTube, and then go to the YouTube app, and you'll be able to, comment way better and stuff like that. Y'all can talk, you feel me? We'll engage with y'all in there, answer some questions and whatnot. So if y'all go to click out of the link, and go to the YouTube, and then say what you got, put your comments in there. Go to the actual YouTube, put your comments in there. But back to the topic at hand.
But yeah, no, I think that once he gets comfortable and he is able to translate, the defense prowess that he had in college. Like, he was really good at defense, really good at making plays. And if he becomes a better scorer, he's gonna be solid.
Good at defense where?
He was good. That 1 year at UNC, he was good on defense.
That's cool and all, but he
A lot of players make their shtick like being really good at defense, but not being able to.
He wasn't
do it
producing
on
like
offense.
that though, bro. Like he wasn't. At
On
all.
defense, yes, he was. He was decent on defense.
Barely.
He was good on defense.
Barely. Yes, barely, bro. Dude
He
was
was
getting
good
by
at
him. What? Just because he had one good stop?
It wasn't one good stop. See, you obviously not watching him.
No.
Because I was watching him.
No. I was watching, but I barely watched. Because college basketball for the dudes, boring, bro.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Boring.
I did not follow.
Nobody watching them, bro.
I did not follow the men's
At all.
this season. I only followed the women's. Only followed women's basketball this season,
Bro,
and I really enjoyed it.
He's not, bro. He's not gonna make it. Like,
I think give him a year or two. I think he'll make it.
bruh, no, exactly, dude. He got 30 ball, man. Hey, bro, it's like this, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Who was it? Let me get the facts right here.
Look, I'm gonna say this before you say your point. I was the times that I watched him, because I didn't watch every single game that he was playing, but the times that I did watch him on defense, he was able to at least hold it down. At least for some of the time that he was in. Now, granted, he definitely needed more experience. I thought he was gonna stay. I thought he was gonna stay at USC. I thought that he was going to develop more as a scorer, and I thought that he was going to become like one of the top draft picks by maybe 2025, 2026. Well, maybe not 2025, but probably 2026 if you would have stayed to like maybe junior year. But I thought, at least from what I seen, he did decent on defense, and I don't think that he has been given the same leeway or courtesy that other players have, specifically because of who his father is.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Leeway or courtesy?
Because it's like now he has a giant magnifying glass on him because of who his father is, and he's not like being able to.
No.
He's got a whole bunch of stuff surrounding him.
Okay, yeah, it's because of who his father is.
You see what I'm
but
saying?
He shouldn't have got drafted.
Look, he got drafted.
He got drafted over Boogie Ellis. Boogie Ellis was 10 times a player that Bronny is. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
No, I know that. Oh, 10 times is crazy. He was definitely a better player than Bronny.
What do you mean crazy?
10 times, let's relax. He was still a decent player. Let's
No,
relax. Let's relax. I said he was a better player than Bronny.
Hold on.
I will say that.
Let me
better player
let me get
or 10 times?
Yes, he was definitely 10 times the player that
10
Bronny
times.
was. Bro, let me get your stats right here.
Here we go. Because I'll say that he was a better player.
Look at this.
Clear.
Boogie Ellis against, what was it? Was this the first game of the season? Looking like first game of the season. Boogie Ellis. 36 minutes. What was that? 24 points. You don't see Bronny's name nowhere. Where's Bronny's name at? Huh? Somebody tell me where his name is. Y'all see that? Tell me where's Bronny's name at? You don't see Bronny's name nowhere.
I mean, you gassing it right now.
Bro, he got picked because of his dad.
Everybody knows that. Nobody's denying that.
And it's foul.
But all I'm
shouldn't
saying is, if I was in that position, I would do it too because, hey,
What do you mean?
put your family on while you can.
What do you mean? He's already on. His dad's the richest person in, like, what? He's already on.
So you're telling me if there was an opportunity for you to put me on varsity at Valley, if we was all playing, and there was an opportunity for you to put me on varsity,
I'm not giving you a handout.
you're not giving me. So you telling me you ain't talking to the coach and be like, yo, let him like come and try, let him come to practice, blah blah blah.
I'm not giving you a handout. If that's what you're asking, no, I'm not giving you a
So
handout.
you wouldn't.
If you're not good, no.
But I'm saying, like, you train me whatever over summer, you like, yo.
Okay, if I train you and I was like, okay, yeah, all right, you're good enough to play on varsity, then
I mean, I'd be a backup or something. Like, I'd be like a third, fourth string. But I'm saying, like, if I was able to,
if this your freshman year,
yeah,
and you're coming out freshman year to try to play varsity, I'm not putting you on varsity. I'm gonna tell you to go play JV, and you're just gonna have to play JV.
you telling me you want to. Or if you were in the NFL, let's say this, you were in the NFL, and I was coming out of college, and they was looking for a draft pick in my position, second round, third round, late pick. You telling me that you wouldn't say something to the coach to try and get me at least drafted late round? Or you wouldn't at least try something?
Okay, late
You telling
round.
me?
Let's
Late round.
do maybe
Because he was drafted second round.
maybe the last round of the draft. All right.
Last round of the draft is nasty.
No cap.
I'm your family. At least get me.
Bro,
right.
you gotta be good though, bro. We trying to win. We ain't trying to lose.
I feel that, and I 100% agree with it. Like, you don't just give out spots
Like, I'm not
to
giving
like
out
a
no
league that's
handout,
supposed to
bro.
be the best of the best. But I'm just saying, like, you telling me you wouldn't try and put me onto the team. Like be for real. Be so for real. Cause I know if I was in that position and I was and we're family, I for surely would.
So if I
That's
suck, you
true.
still gonna put me on?
We gonna have to work out and you gonna have to earn it, but for sure. Like, it's like this. You remember every time I tell you, or every time you want to tell me to play COD, and I'm like, grind ranked. It's like that. I don't have a problem playing with you. It's just that you have to get to the place where I'm at because I literally cannot play with you. So you have to get up there so that you can play with me. Because if you
that's
don't,
the thing though, bro. Bronny he's not league material. He's not league type, bro. He's not ready.
but despite that, he got drafted. He got $7 million.
To score 4 points in 21 minutes, 2 assists, 2 rebounds.
And look, he probably finna have a couple of games with his dad. They probably gonna get some good shots, a couple of captions.
Okay. What about Boogie Ellis though, huh? What about him? He didn't get drafted. What about him?
I can't say anything because he didn't get drafted. So what do you want me to say? He should have gotten drafted? Of course he should have got drafted.
Put it like this just, I ain't even gonna say, NBA and all that is rigged.
Rigged?
Rigged.
Like you talking about games
it's just,
or just players rigged?
It's just entertainment now.
It's just entertainment?
That's it. That's
I mean,
all
I
it
don't
is.
really watch the NBA like that. I'm not gonna lie. So, I mean, hey, if you watch the NBA and you think it's rigged, then hey.
All it is entertainment, bro. That's all it is. Entertainment. That's it.
It is what it is.
That's just what it is.
I mean, I think that overall, I think that if any person was in that same position, they probably would have done the same thing to help their son out, get their son put on, and
Get their son put on.
Yeah, gotta put their son on.
Okay, give him some time though, bro. Let him develop more.
I'm pretty sure LeBron wants to retire.
You messing up. Okay, but man, that don't, bro. No, bro. Listen, bro. You gotta give him time to develop, so he don't get, so they not coming at him in the league, so they not jumping on him and everything like that. Bro.
Oh yeah, they're for sure gonna do that.
Like, he need time to get right, bro, and him being in the position he is right now.
You think he's gonna get the Caitlin Clark treatment in the NBA?
No, because LeBron is his dad. His
That's
dad
what
is
I'm saying.
there.
Like,
his dad is there. Nobody about to pick on him and his dad is there.
Like, yeah, like I'm saying, like they going against some random team and LeBron and him on the court. You telling me that somebody ain't gonna try something and stare down LeBron after they done like block his son or something like that? Or you think LeBron?
Okay. If it's an official play, alright, cool. But nobody gonna do nothing dirty like they did to Caitlin Clark.
No. You don't think that? Honestly, I could see it happening maybe like once or twice, possibly 3 times. But I don't think it's gonna be like crazy. But I felt like I had to ask because that like pops in my head. I was like, would you get that same kind of treatment?
Croc shot it. Talking about he better than Giannis' brother.
Yeah, because I heard that. Oh yeah, I heard that his brother or Giannis' brother got put on because of or it was something like, I don't know. I can't really say what it was.
Okay, now that right there, that could be real argumentative, but no. I did my homework. Matter of fact, I did my homework.
Did your homework.
So here's what I dug up.
Here we go.
So Dennis, he's had awards in all of the Greece leagues, and he made MVP multiple times in that league. He has. Oh, and I gotta.
You gotta look it up.
He has a lot of. I know he got a lot of championships in there.
A lot of championships. Oh, so bro was him. I mean,
bro was nice in the Greece league.
I was gonna say, can you compare the Greece league to the NBA though? Is it like? Is it gonna like transfer over? Like, is he as good in the Greece? Like if you take someone from the Greece league and you take someone from the NBA league and you compare them, like in both leagues.
Thanasis, that's the thing. Thanasis.
Oh, I was gonna say because you made it. I thought his name was like I didn't know how to pronounce his name, and
Thanasis.
I was just like thinking Thanos. But I'm saying if you take 2 people from the Greece league NBA, what are you gonna get? Like are they both gonna be like comparable? Are they gonna be like the same or?
So he's a 2-time Greek league champion, 1-time Greek League Cup winner. I guess that's
What's the cup?
I guess that's like the
mid-season tournament.
Yeah, it gotta be.
I was gonna say
what the Lakers then raised the banner for. Niggas trash. He's what? He won Greek League most spectacular player twice. Greek League All-Star both years. So here's the thing. So both years he's been in the Greek League, he was a champion. He was in the Greek League 2018, 2019. Won it twice. I mean, I don't know how competitive the Greek League is.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, hey, he's Greek. That's his league. So, been a Greek All-Star twice. But here's the thing. 2015, he was NBA D-League All defensive second team, and then NBA D-League All defensive third team 2014.
What's the difference between a G League and a D League?
I think that they just changed the name.
Oh,
Because
Okay.
it was D League back then, and then it changed it to the G League.
Okay.
And I don't think Bronny,
I mean, he's gonna go down to the G League after maybe like a year,
I mean, I
or
would
maybe
hope
after
so.
like a few games. He's gonna go down to the G League, and then his dad probably gonna like retire maybe after this season. He might, cause he said it was like, I guess there's like a clip or interview where he said he wants to play with his son, and after that he done. So, yeah. Any final thoughts before we move on?
Nah, Crocker said he taking the USC over the Greece team he was on.
That's crazy. That is
So you
funny.
so you saying that
A college team.
USC is way better than the Greece league?
That's insane.
Is that what you're saying?
I'd love to see like a college team go against the Greece league, like just as a
I'm gonna have to look up.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be crazy.
He don't got no NBA highlights. He's cooked. That's a sucks.
That's funny.
I'm gonna have to definitely look up some Greece league highlights.
Shout out to Crowd. He was like, that boy super fly, blue do-rag going crazy. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I got these braids under here. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I really don't feel like taking the do-rag off. Honestly, but you know, I'm loving the rag. Actually, he got me a whole bunch of silks. So shout out to EJ for giving me all them silks. Like I literally, like he gave me like a bag full of them while I was trying to get waves, and I was like, and I didn't have like use for them. I didn't have use for them, and then I was like, yo, let me get them do-rags out the garage, cause we still haven't like packed. We still haven't unpacked everything since we moved in. So, but yeah, he got me these do-rags. And I'm set. You know what I'm saying? I'm set. Like, you know, we got a whole bunch of them that I can't wait to use. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, this do-rag has been killing me like all day. Like literally, like it's like my head has been like hurting. But yeah, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Super fly. You know what I'm saying? I had the glasses on because I've been wearing these all day. You know what? This might have been the play of the week. Play of the week right here. These, when I bought these like a few years ago, that would have been that play of the week that week, because these right here have been coming in handy. Like the sun is out this summer, and these right here,
They him, huh?
they're him. They're him. They've been helping out a lot. But CDL Major 4. It was
It was a twist, huh?
it was heart wrenching.
Y'all lost?
I'm hurt.
Y'all lost?
Yeah. I needed a moment on Sunday. I needed a moment. Like I was not doing good that Sunday. You know.
You about to cry right now?
Maybe. I don't know. But the glasses, nobody will see. Nobody will know. But yeah. Yeah. So CDL Major 4, Optic got knocked out by Miami Heretics, and they've been going back and forth a lot. But honestly, it was a shock to see Optic get knocked out. New York Subliners, winners of Major 4, made the craziest loser bracket run after getting beat by FaZe in the first round 3-0.
Jesus.
And then come back, literally, through the entire losers bracket and made it all the way and beat FaZe. I was going to say, yeah, you got to fix that.
Yeah. Not gonna cap, man.
There you go. You got it?
Yeah.
Dang. Right in the middle of my train of thought.
Yeah, it'll come back, Triz. It'll come back.
But, yeah, so they ended up winning. And, honestly, I was watching The Flank, and Haggy, he had basically said, if New York win against Toronto 3-0, they're winning the entire tournament. And I was like, nah, they probably going to get tired out by Toronto. Then whoever they go against in the losers bracket going to tire them out some more. And then FaZe, if they do go against them, they're probably going to beat them. But when I tell you, New York Subliners on Sunday, 3-0 Toronto Ultra, the favorites to win the tournament, 3-0 Los Angeles Guerrillas, which were a surprise, making it all the way to second place, and then 4-2 FaZe in the grand finals. I was hurt. Like, first two maps of the grand finals, I was like
4-2 FaZe?
4-2. But here's the thing. The reason why FaZe didn't make it to the Major 3 grand finals last time was because of their search and destroy. They literally lost all of their search and destroy. Like, they made it to Sunday and lost on Sunday because they could not win a search and destroy. But then, first two maps, Hardpoint, they lose. It wasn't too bad. I don't believe. I have to go look back. I have to go back and look at the maps. But it wasn't too bad. And then Search and Destroy was a 6-1 FaZe. So I was like, okay, then we're good. Like, they just got us. They got us. They probably, hot, guns coming out hot. We beat them in the Search and Destroy. So we gonna come back in control. We beat them in control.
Good thing I ain't put no bets on them.
But we beat them in control. And then I'm like, okay, this hard point, we finna win this, and then we got Search and Destroy next. It's over. GG's. They beat us in the hard point. And I was like, okay, you know what? Cool. They beat us in the hard point. We straight. Get to the search. And I'm like, this search finna be easy, and then we finna get in control. We finna take this dub. We lose the search.
Did y'all take the dub?
We did not. No, we did not. And so we lost the search. And I was like, you know what? Let them have it. We're in control. And I'm like, you know what? This is one of our good control maps, and we gonna make a comeback. This control map is gonna be 3-3. We gonna take it to the last map. First 2 rounds.
Good.
Not looking good.
Good.
And I was like, please God, let them win this map. It was 2-2. FaZe were on offense. On invasion. And let me just tell you, that's not good. But I was like, you know what? We're the best invasion offense control team. So if any cheese is going to happen, let it happen now. And it didn't. And we didn't get no round 5 cheese. We lost. And I was disappointed. And I knew exactly what people were going to say as soon as they lost. They're silver merchants. They can't win in grand finals. They can't close it out because FaZe, I think, from the time in like Vanguard to right now, which was like maybe 2021, 2022, they are 2-9 in grand finals.
2-9.
Like they continuously make it to grand finals and lose. And it's so disappointing because literally throughout the entire weekend, they'll look really good. As soon as we get to Sunday, either it's in the winners finals, we drop the ball, or it's in the grand finals and we drop the ball. Like we take our foot off the gas. We're not channeling together, or our search and destroy is lagging, and I'm like, yo, guys, what are you doing? You
said it's lagging?
No. Like, we're not like lagging, but we're lacking.
Oh, okay.
The search and destroy will be lacking, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, let's get it together. Like, let's lock in. This is the chance. And literally, I thought once New York and Toronto both got to sit down in losers bracket, there's no way we lose this. Like, this is our tournament to lose, and we lost it.
And y'all lost it.
We lost it. And so, I think that since the entire season has gone on, the narrative has just been the top 4 teams are the best in the game, right? And every single one of the top 4 teams has won a major. Since we have 4 majors, every single one of them has won a major. Toronto Ultra won the first, FaZe won the second, Optic won the third, New York won the fourth. We're going into champs now. So I need FaZe to get back their hardpoint prowess that they had in Major 2, get that S&D prowess that they had Major 3, and continue the dominance in control that they had Major 1. Because nobody was messing with them until Toronto Ultra. Toronto Ultra, I think, was a better team in control. But, yeah, we just got to get back. Like, it's time to get this dominance back. And it's kind of unfortunate to see because those guys are literally like the best in the game. At least in my opinion, because of course I'm a fan. But it just, when it comes down to those Sundays, those grand finals or those winter finals, They
can't close it.
Can't close it. You can't close it. And so I think that if they come into champs and they just handle business, or they handle business, I'm gonna be okay with like just the season as a whole. Because the one thing that I don't want to happen is to them lose champs and then drop the fourth that they just picked up from the offseason. Because he's a really good addition, and if they stick it out, they could probably like really make a dominant like run throughout maybe next year if they don't win. And I hope they stick together, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
but
y'all can keep everything together, and y'all can pull through.
Okay. Because I honestly, it's disappointing to see because they work hard, and it's just they just needed to translate Sunday.
So what y'all on what, the last
Yeah.
championship?
Yeah, this is like champs. So basically, like it would be like all that stuff was playoffs. This champs.
Okay.
Like this is basically like the NBA Finals. So now it's basically tournament, top 8 teams in the game go head to head. Whoever comes out wins. So and FaZe are the number 1 seed. Like they've literally been the number 1 seed for the past 5 years.
What is Optic?
Optic is the number 3. It's FaZe, Ultra, Optic, New York. I believe, yeah, because everything was like locked in as soon as the finals were over for Major 4. So FaZe has been like the number 1 seed for like 4 years, and out of those, or 5 years, and out of those 5 years, they only won champs once, and that was in no, it might have been 6 because Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, Vanguard, NW2, NW3. It's 5. 5 years. Yeah. Modern Warfare, Cold War, Vanguard, NW2, NW3. Yeah, 5 years. 5 years straight. Since the CDL era, they were the top team, and they literally were the number 1 seed. Like they broke the record for the amount of CDL points that you can like earn. So we'll see though. Hopefully they make it back. Hopefully they make a comeback, and I want them to win champs this year. But
gotta get right,
gotta get right. So does Optic. I mean they literally were dead. I think they were the bottom seed, or they were right above Boston.
The bottom seed?
Right above, or the bottom seed in Major 4. Like literally, they just had a crazy fall off. I mean, they did a whole press one after they won Major 3, and they just fell off.
And then y'all lost to them.
No, we lost in the Major 3, but we didn't lose into a Major 4. I don't even think we played each other because they were in losers bracket. They weren't even in winners.
Who, Optic?
Yeah.
Didn't you just say that y'all just lost to them?
No, we lost in Major 3, not Major 4. We didn't play him in Major 4. I don't think. Yeah, we didn't play him in the qualifiers.
Okay.
We didn't play him in the on land
so
either.
who'd y'all just lose to?
Toronto Ultra. Oh no, New York. We didn't even go against Toronto Ultra. Literally, like we didn't go against any of the top 4 teams except for New York, and that was in the first round. Every single other team that FaZe went against throughout the tournament were all bottom 8 teams. So, yeah.
So when is the next? When is the championship?
I believe next week because it's around the time that college football comes out. So I'm gonna be grinding college football while also watching champs.
Man, when that college football drop.
I'm telling you, they dropped the gameplay today too. You know
I
what
gotta
I'm
go see
saying?
it. Nobody posted it or nothing. I ain't seen it.
No, dog, you gotta watch it. I posted it on my story.
I'm gonna go watch it
Because
later.
our people was in the chat. They was like, "Oh my God, Michigan's OP," and I'm like, "I don't want no bandwagons on Michigan."
Oh, you
when that
talking
game
about the
come
one?
out.
What's his name?
Wait,
That one gameplay. Bro, that gameplay look ugly.
what you talking about? The one that I posted today?
Nah, I seen somebody else posted it.
You walked through here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Pastor just there's some going on in the church, we're not going to investigate right here.
But
That's why that line is always confusing.
man,
But yeah, so let's take a little chat. The blue do-rag and the sunglasses is killing the game. Hey, look.
y'all pumping his head up. That boy.
I stay with the drip, you know what I'm saying? I stay with the drip. I come out every day looking fly. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know not everybody can be me. You know, cause I'm him. You know, shout out to my sister. Shout out to my sister. You know, she the one that said that. You know, shout out to sis. You know what I'm saying? I'm him. But anyway, and she said, hey, hi brothers. She said hi brothers in the chat. What you looking at? Like, you be doing that all the time. Let me get my gas. Because nobody want to gas me, so I'm getting my gas when they, you know what I'm saying, they fill up the tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my gas. You know, I put it on. I put it on today. Simple white tee. Little glasses action. Little do-rag action.
Shout out to sis.
You know what I'm saying? But
I was just confused on what you was talking about. That was, bro. How do I tell you?
don't make it weird.
That was kind of wild, boy.
Don't make it weird. But you know what? We're brothers, right?
I'm happy you never seen me. That was color.
Give me a high five.
Good.
You know what? I'm not even gonna speak to you for like another 30 seconds. We're brothers, and we grew up in the same house. And in that same house, we were raised by one parent for how long was it? How old am I? They're married for like 16 years. Cause I know I'm like 3 years older than them. I think it's like 16 years.
Quite some time, man.
16 years, and
R.P. Pops, you heard me?
you know, from the time that we were born, church is always everything that we know.
It's all we know.
Literally, church is all we know.
Dad was a pastor before he went on to glory.
Right. Mom was first lady.
Mom was first lady.
You know what I'm saying? There was that makes us PKs. You know?
PK. Oh!
You felt it?
I felt the glory.
You felt the glory.
Mm-hmm.
Shondo.
Shout out.
I seen your hand twitch.
You heard me.
But yeah, so we grew up in a Christian household.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up, you know, raised on the Bible.
On the Bible.
I mean, we went, our preschool was Nehemiah Christian Academy, wasn't it?
Yes it was.
You know what I'm saying? We went to preschool, and it was a Christian-based preschool.
A Christian base. It was a school for the name of that church. What's the name of that church? Pastor Godot Church.
Yeah.
Forgot the name of that man church.
Yeah. We grew up Christian. We grew up in a religious house. You know, and so a lot of people, you know, they think that they think that, you know, being a PK is you know, you reading the word every day, you going to church 24/7, you know, your entire life revolves around church. And while they're not wrong to an extent,
not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
but it's not as everybody thinks of it. You know, like our childhood was definitely different. Like the fact that I'm so good with like history and like past events is probably because like we were taught the Bible. Like literally, like my memory and you know history. That's really where like, you know, my love of history and, you know, my good memory comes from. Was because my mom, she had me memorize 26 different scriptures that all corresponded with a letter in the alphabet from front to back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I had to know it by heart.
Yep.
I had to know it by heart.
The ABCs of the Bible.
No, it's the ABC scriptures.
Of the Bible.
That's not the title of it. It's just the ABC scriptures.
Hey, I heard it was of the Bible.
Okay, guy. But yeah, we were raised on the Bible. We were taught the word at a young age. We knew all the major stories of the Bible. Mm-hmm. Adam and Eve, Noah, Moses.
Preached the word on Noah.
David, you did?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Preached the word on Noah.
When did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because he was preaching
A
young.
couple years back.
He was preaching real young.
Real young.
That's crazy. Nah, yeah. Dang.
A while back.
I don't even think I knew Moses like that when I was younger. Honestly, my favorite character was probably like David. Or maybe Jesus. I don't know. Might have been Jesus. You wasn't a fan of Jesus?
Of course, who ain't a fan of Jesus? Oh!
Here he go. I can't.
Hey.
But
Just by his name.
he said Elijah be looking fly on Sundays. He does. I say that. He definitely got good fashion sense for a church.
You feel me, sis? You know,
Yeah.
I be coming through, son. You feel me, son? You know.
Here he go.
I gotta get my,
His
get
head
my
is
drip
already
back.
big.
I gotta get my drip back right. You feel me, for sure, you know. I'm gonna get back right though, you heard me.
Who are you?
I've been slanging a little bit.
That's funny.
You know, we got a dress code now for the team that we own, so you know we gotta
I'll never
be held to a standard. You gonna have to feel me.
Y'all. I mean, I was never.
You gonna have to get on that. You know.
I was never told about it.
Well, you gonna have to learn your.
I was never.
Well, you gonna pick up.
I was never told about it. Like I didn't even know y'all had
You gonna
it.
pick up, but we putting down.
I mean, you know. I come in.
Yeah.
I do my thing and then I fly out.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fly like that.
But
You know what I'm saying? I'm OG. You know what I'm saying? I does my thing. I do what I does. But nah, honestly, I noticed that. I was like, yo, because Alicia and Azera were the same outfit. I was like, yo, what? They just like coordinated that. That's cool.
Gots to be everybody. You feel me? Gots to be in line.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard me? Everybody gotta be on the same page, working together.
No, that's facts.
Cause the house that we in,
Right.
church that we in, it's very, we gotta be on point. Gotta be paying attention. Gotta be, cause the house has power. Child, blessed faith has power. You
With
hear
capital
me?
P.
Capital P.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
But let me ask you this: what is it like being a PK? You know, like what do you go through knowing that you are the child of someone who is constantly birthing the word of God?
I mean, from my own experience, I guess I can say that. I don't want to say that there was my experience, because being with y'all, and
because we all had different experiences.
The expectations that I had were very different from y'all.
Of course.
Because yes, I was preaching at a young age. I was always expected to have a word on the spot, and I'm like, what? 8, 9, 10.
Eating dinner one day, you just like, give me a word,
man,
son.
like people was expecting the little preacher, to always have. And
little preacher, man.
It wasn't a lot to handle, but I'm young, so it's like, as I'm going through my everyday walk with God, it's, how can I put it? As the limelight is some pastors look at now. I don't know, I'm getting a call right now. Already know I'm on, you feel me?
Right.
But the limelight that I had, or the limelight that I gotta call EJ. That's what that was. But the limelight that some pastors may have looked at, or may have be drawn to,
right,
in that kind of field, I wasn't like that. When I was young, I was real. Because back in that day, I was real, like the preaching and everything was real strict, stern, and I really wasn't paying attention, how preachers were, and I guess, all the flashy, all the sayings that, everybody's doing right now, it wasn't like that back then. So it's like, now it's like, for me back then, I was really, okay, I gotta preach, get this word, and I really just, flowing or whatever, God is, telling me to say. And I wasn't, discouraged or worried. I definitely, nervous and ready, whenever, I get called on. But it wasn't I wouldn't say it was stressful or whatever, but it was definitely,
You had pressure.
Yeah, as I got older, yeah. because it's like I'm older now and
now you expect, like, you don't have that safety cushion of I'm a kid.
yeah,
So,
it's like
you know,
they expected me to be a certain way, have all, and I did a total
360.
360.
I mean, you had a 360.
A lot of people don't know I had my first kid at like 16, turning 17. So it was like a lot that I had did that was just like, bro, this is the little preacher.
What do you do?
Like, what's going on? Like,
what are you doing? Like
what are you doing all this for? And there was definitely a lot of expectations, especially when, I got older and everything, and, they expected me, to be a minister and walk in that call. And
ooh, can I ask you a question?
Mm.
Did you feel like you didn't have a choice to, like, walk down that path of, like, since you, preach at a young age, well, then the logical step is, become a minister. Like, was it a choice for you, or was it more like this is the expectation, so I have to do it?
It was maybe a bit of both, but it's like I knew that still, because when it comes to that, your call is your call. And when you hear from God, you gotta move on it.
Right.
Some people, they'll be hesitant and they'll be like, God, is that really you? But when you hear that call and when you hear God, you gotta move on it.
Right.
Like, you gotta. And I was hearing from him, but I just, kept running. That's really what it was. It's like, I hear God and I see everything else, but I'm running, trying to do my own thing.
Right.
And that's what I feel like I struggle with and trying to find myself the most. And then seeing, other different things in the world. And I don't feel like I had that much, how can I put it? I guess guidance as much from, other higher up people that, could, help me and guide me and give me, that
the instruction, or like the guidance, like the mentoring, that
the
mentoring that I mean a lot of people are lacking when it comes to preaching, maturing, or becoming a minister, stuff like that. There's not a lot of that out there. Like the Bible tells us to make disciples out of people, right? It tells us, to make disciples of all nations, right? And a lot of people aren't making disciples anymore. Like Jesus had 12 disciples. You see what I'm saying?
They definitely not making disciples. They just making. They just making. What? Followers. That's it.
Followers.
That's all they make.
It's not disciples because it's more like you do kind of what I say, and I'm not really teaching. Like you just learn by watching. Like you just help me out, and you learn by watching. Which learning by watching isn't always a bad thing, but when it's coupled with something else, it can be very effective because you're not going to be able to tell somebody you're mentoring everything. You're not going to be able to be like, this is what you're supposed to do. It's not like something you can just coach or say, but it's going to be something that you just have to see for yourself. So I hear you with that. There's a lot of there's a gap between people having mentorship, having guidance, and and you even had guidance at one point. But
thought I did.
Literally thought you had guidance, thought you had something like that, but then it turned out to be something else. You see what I'm saying? And it's like you found like the thing to be able to like get you to where you probably want to and need to be, and then now it's like I've taken all these steps back. So it's just it's the guidance. It's the guidance because you definitely have to have someone there who is looking out for you, who is helping you, who is teaching, mentoring, making sure that your best interest is being looked at in terms of your development to becoming the person that God needs you to be.
Yeah.
So
And that's really all that it was with being a PK. And then the world they look at you and
they put that expectation on you.
Yeah, it's like you a PK. This
This is what you have to be. This is what your life has to look like.
So it's like, and then they do put a stigma and what else is it? On PKs that they're the worst ones and the bad one. I ain't gonna care. We definitely you feel me. I ain't hey,
woo!
I tell you,
we were some bad mamma
We definitely, you
jammas.
feel me?
You were bad. Watch your mouth.
And it's not that. That's just what it is. But it's just. I know everybody else is, but you get sheltered and it's so much that, you get
protected from.
Yeah. So it's like once you get that curious bug, you trying to, go out there,
that
explore,
curiosity.
That's what it is.
It's that dopamine that be hitting you, and you like, oh snap, I'm an adult, I can do what I want for real. Like what? No, you can't. Honestly, I think the curiosity killed the cat. Honestly, that's really how it is with a lot of church kids who are, I guess you should say, sheltered. They're sheltered. They don't get the experience or the teaching, or like they're not told what things are, because they're just told no, you can't, and not given an explanation why. And then their parents wonder why they end up doing the things that they do, because you never gave them an explanation as to why they can't do the things that you're telling them not to do. Because now they're going to be curious, and all the devil needs is just one small suggestion to be like, yo, will this really get you? Like, will it really do what they're saying to you? Like, will it really ruin your life?
Yeah.
Will it really, cause you to do these things to people, or are they trying to keep you from something that'll make your life 10 times better? Or are they trying to? And it's the same thing with Adam and Eve. This will surely not kill you, because the understanding of what people think,
that's for sure.
like with Adam and Eve was, as soon as you eat the apple, you gonna drop dead.
You gonna die.
You literally gonna drop dead right there. He was like, you surely not gonna die. But the thing about it was, they didn't know that they just couldn't die. There was no death in them, and they weren't gonna die. But they thought the death was gonna be instantaneous, and they were just gonna be done. But no. They were gonna die eventually, but it wasn't just going to be like immediate, and that's the thing.
Just not now.
Right, just not now. So that's the kind of thing that a lot of church kids get. I guess a lot of church kids have happened to them, is where that curiosity just hits.
A little bit. Just
a little bit.
Just a little bit of curiosity.
Literally, sis said 0.00001% of curiosity.
Just an
as
ounce.
soon as you get that one peak of curiosity, like, let me try this out.
Ooh,
bam.
House party. Ooh, you feel me?
House party.
And then that peer pressure, man.
Oh, that peer pressure. Honestly, the thing about it with me was, I was peer pressured, but I never gave in. I never gave in, because it just wasn't in me. Now, there were certain things that I definitely did that were stupid, that I gave into with peer pressure. When it comes to like the things that you would think as like a PK, when it comes to like, whether it was like drugs, alcohol.
I ain't gonna cap, man. I had one time with peer pressure, boy. How do I tell you,
You know what I'm
bro?
saying? Like stuff like that. I never did. I never did, because I was like, there was no point, there was no necessity for me.
Never doing edibles again, man.
The edibles mess you up, huh?
Like, bruh.
That's funny. That is funny. Hey, look,
Nobody
I had my own
told me,
experience.
bruh.
I had my own experience.
With edibles?
Yeah. Your brother got me high.
Oh, man.
That joint was crazy. I mean, literally, I can never listen to the song from Pocahontas again, because I always end up getting back into that headspace. Cause literally, like in the middle of the high, I was freaking out. I was like, bruh. And he was like,
nah, bro, how do I tell you, bro?
Hey, yo.
Man, bro, I walk around the park. Man, I was so high, bro. I was like, I gotta do something. I gotta walk something, nigga. But then, nigga, as I walk around the park, I was like, oh, snap. I can't be walking around here. I'm gonna look weird. So I started walking back home, bro. I'm like, oh, bro, nah, this ain't it right here. How do I tell you? So then, bro, I get back home, man. I'm over trying to, bro, how do I
Bro
do
was
this,
tweaking.
I remember that day. It was a Sunday, bro.
It was a
right
Sunday?
after church.
No,
bro,
it wasn't.
Right after church. Sunday.
Oh, yeah, because Mom was gone.
Mom went to another church.
Mom went to another church. Yeah, Mom went to another church. And I swear, I remember you coming into the house. No. I was going to do something. You was like, I'm going to go take a walk. I was like, I'm thinking in my head, like, take a walk?
Bruh,
who are you right now? I know Elijah for what? For at least over, like, what? I'm 19 right now. I know you for 19 years. I have never known this boy to be someone who goes out and takes walks ever in my life. And when he said that, I was like, bro, off of something. Bro's off of something.
I needed that walk.
He said, I need to take a walk.
So, you feel me, bro? I get back home, though, bro. I'm all like, man, I'm gonna eat me something, bro.
Bruh.
Tried to eat me some hot dogs. Didn't sit well with me, bro. That was up. And then, bro, tried to lay down, bro. Felt like I was sinking into the bed. I was like, oh, man. Get back up, bro.
No, that's crazy.
I'm like, bro, I gotta figure out something to do, bro, because I can't let Mom know, bro.
Oh, nah.
So, bro, you know what? I'm just like, you know what? Forget it. Just try to go to sleep. Laying there. Bro, felt like, oh, bro, never will I do that ever again, bro.
No, that's crazy.
God kept me here.
God kept
oh!
Nah, the crazy thing is,
God
I remember going to get something to eat from the kitchen, and he was in his room, I mean, laid out.
Man,
the Holy Ghost must have took him out or something.
Mom walked in.
No. The thing is, I went to the kitchen. I was like, snap, I gotta go to the bathroom. Open the bathroom door. I'm seeing hot dog chunks on the floor.
Man,
I'm
bro,
like,
you ain't
what?
have to tell him all that, bro.
I mean, I was thoroughly in disbelief. I was like, what happened? Like, did you miss the toilet? That is insane.
Bro, ain't have to cook me like that.
Like, nah, it was insane. But for me, it was different. Cause your brother, I was doing homework, and Isaiah hit me with the tonight, I'm gonna get you high. I was like, nah.
He hit you with the Friday.
yeah. He hit me with the Friday. So he had opened like this little thing and like cut it in half. He had got a knife and he had cut the gummy in half. It was like, you know, like those little like lemon or like lime things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little gummy type of thing. He like cut it in half. And I love this story. He gave it to me and I was like doing Spanish homework. And I was like, bro, I gotta get done with this. So I was going to be tweaking while doing homework. So I got done with the Spanish homework that I was going to do. Closed the laptop. And I'm just chilling for a second. And then I remember thinking of something from Daddy Daycare and started dying. I mean, I was laughing the hardest I have ever laughed in my entire life. I was laughing so hard. And I mean,
your mama come in that room, boy,
bro,
you cooked.
Bro, literally, and Isaiah was like, bro, you need to shut up or mom is going to hear you and gonna come in here and find out. And I couldn't stop laughing. Like, I was laughing at him. I was like, bro, I'm sorry. He's like, bro, I'm never doing this with you again. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. Bro, I was laughing so hard. Like, I literally could not stop laughing for a solid, like, 10 minutes. Like, I was looking at the timer as I was laughing, and I, like, was looking at the timer. I was like, oh, my gosh. I've been laughing, like a solid long time. And then finally, it, like, died down. And, like, it was, like, a little bit, like, I laughed at something else again, but it wasn't, like, as crazy. But I remember laid down. And I started hitting 360s on the bed without moving. Like, literally, it was going, like, I was going, like...
360s on the bed.
I was going like this. I was like, yo, what is going on? Literally, it was crazy. I was like, yo, I'm hitting 360s. Like, what is going on? I was like, bro, Isaiah, my body's moving, but I'm not moving. I'm hitting 360s. Like, bruh, I'm never doing this with you again. I was like, bruh, nah, chill. So then, like, I was like, dang, like, and I started freaking a little bit. I started freaking out. He was like, bruh, just listen to some music so I can mellow you out. I was like, all right, bet. And he put up some, like, rap or something like that. And I don't listen to rap like that. So I was like, I don't want to hear this. Like, this ain't my vibe music. Like, I'm not vibing out to this. And so I remember, like, a video from, or I seen, like, a video on YouTube. I was like, let me listen to this. It was, like, some music stuff. And I listened to it. I was like, oh, I know that song. Let me, like find an actual song. And I looked it up. And it was, like, the song from Pocahontas. And the song is called Colors of the Wind. I was listening to a song. Everything that she was singing in that song, I started seeing on the walls, dog. I started seeing everything that was on the walls. Like, she was talking about a sycamore tree. I seen a sycamore tree growing from the wall. I was like, yo, Isaiah, look. There's a bunch of colors and stuff everywhere. And I was seeing, like, the wind, like, everywhere. I was like, yo, there's a whole bunch of colors. And he's like, bro, no, there's not. You're tripping. I was like, bro, look. I was like, bro, there's a whole bunch of colors and stuff. Like, yo. Like, I mean, I was tweaked out. Yeah, and mind you, this was the Saturday before church. It was Saturday night. And so, I was like, yo. I mean, I was having a good time. And as the song ended, it's like, you know how, like, the time lapse, like, when you got, like, a cactus? Mm-hmm. And it's like the time lapse where it's like the shadow like moving from one end to the other. Mm-hmm. I was seeing that all on the wall. Like it was like a Midwestern on the wall, and like the time was just lapsing. I was like, yo, dang, time is passing so fast. Like, yo, this is crazy. I mean, I was tweaked.
Yeah, you was
out.
You was off the yak pack.
I was off the yak.
You was off the pack, brother.
Like, bro, I was tweaked up. But then I started tripping. I was like, oh my gosh, this gravity is holding me down. I can't feel my body. I can't move, Isaiah. Touch my legs so I can move. I was like, bro, I'm tripping. Oh my gosh. He was like, bro, you need to shut up or mommy, dad will find out. And then I kept trying to move my body, and as soon as I could get up, I was like, bro, I'm finna go tell mom I'm tripping, bro. I can't do this no more. I was legit about to get up and go. He's like, bro, no, come on, bro. Chill. I was like, all right, I'm cool. And then I was like, dang, I gotta go pee. He was like, bro, don't go pee, bro. Just stay in here, bro. I was like, bro, I gotta go pee. He was like, bro, just sit down, relax, you're tripping. I was like, bro, I'm going to go pee, bro. Went to the bathroom. When I tell you, I was in there for like a solid, like, I mean, I don't know if I was or if I wasn't, but I knew I was going for such a long time. I was like, dang, how long is this taking? I was just standing there, and it was just going. I was like, yo, how long is this going to last? And I kept thinking to myself, because I seen one of my friends, and she was like, am I peeing? I feel like I'm peeing. I was like, what? So literally, I thought I was tripping, like I wasn't actually peeing. And I was going to call Isaiah and be like, yo, am I peeing right now? Or am I not? And so, after I got finished finally, I see myself in the mirror. And to this day, I don't know if it was the Holy Ghost or if it was just me tripping, but I said, I understand why people do this, but I can never do this. Like, I understand how this can get a hold of people, but this is just not me. Mm-hmm. Like, I seen myself, and I was like, and the face that I was making in the mirror wasn't the face that I wanted to make. Like, it was like the person that I seen in the mirror wasn't me, and I was like, this ain't me. This ain't me. Like, I don't like it was cool, like the laughing and stuff, the little song, the tripping and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool. But I was like, this ain't me. Like, I understand. Like, if this would have caught me when I was, like, you know, upset, or when I was, like, hurt about something, or when I was dealing with something, mm-hmm. I could have been, you know, addicted to this, right? I could have been, you know, going to that as, like, the source mm-hmm. for, you know, for comfort, for joy, for peace, stuff like that, when that's not the source of it. You know, it's just kind of pushing away the problems until mm-hmm. you can just get back to them. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, overshadowing what you're really dealing with. And I was like, this ain't me. Like, you know, it was a cool, you know what I'm saying? Cool for the testimony.
Cool for the testimony.
Cool for the testimony. But I was like, you know what? After this,
recent. Yeah, nah, this wasn't recent. Cause boy, how'd I tell you?
Nah, Nah, it was like I think my junior or senior year. It was like junior senior year.
This was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was like a couple years ago. So
Mm-hmm.
it was before we went to Blessed Faith. It was like maybe like a month or two before.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not with it. So literally I was like tripping in my head, like a whole bunch of music were like yelling at each other in my head, and I had to like literally like take control and be like, yo, everybody shut up, because I could not think. I was like, yo, everybody be quiet. And then all of them just stopped talking. And I was like, all right, we gotta lock in, because right now our heart is beating too fast, and we gotta ride this out. We gotta do this. So literally, I was thinking in my head, all right, let's just
You was
relax.
like that one dude from the Medea movie.
Literally. So I was like, you know what, let me write this out. Literally. I was like, let me write this out. So I was like, calm down, Jeremiah, calm down. Like I was thinking and talking to myself, I was like, all right, calm down. You know what I'm saying? My heart was beating like super fast. I was like, we're not gonna go to sleep till we get under control. And literally after maybe about like 10 minutes, I had literally felt the entire like high, like from my head to my toe, wash out of my body. I don't know if it was like a spirit that was just pulled
That's what
out
happened,
of me.
man. I'm telling you, after the high is over, but it all just comes.
Literally,
out of your
it just
head.
feel like a motion just, like it just comes off of you. It comes off of you. And I'm like, whew. Like I feel, like I was like, okay, I'm able to go to sleep now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm able to go to sleep now. And I was able to go to sleep. But then the next one I woke up and I was a little bit hungover from that. Like I can still feel it in my head. I was like, dang, I'm a little spacey right now. Like I'm tripping.
Nah, you definitely gonna feel it.
Like I literally felt like hungover out there. I was like, yo, I'm spacey right now. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
And
you definitely gonna feel it. Still.
literally, I
Right
told Auntie, Auntie Loveless. His little name is literally blanking on me right now. I told Auntie, I was like, yo, Auntie, I was high last night. Cause she had told me that she used to, smoke weed. So I was like, Auntie, I was high last night. I can still feel it right now. She was like, for real? And she was laughing with me too. She was like, and I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it this time. She was like, nah, I feel you, little man. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm tired right now. I'm ready to go home, go sleep. She was like, I bet. Like, she was joking with me, but she was like, yeah, like, cause she knows the experience. She that's part of her testimony where she, smoked and stuff like that. So. She had a lot more leniency with me. She knew me, and she knew I wasn't like someone who was like doing it consistently. So she was like, "Oh, okay, like you did it, for the story, for the, So it wasn't like anything crazy. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna end. After I got, after I said no, I'm not gonna do it again. After like those first 2 weeks after I got done, the want was like still there. Like, literally, I remember being in the shower one day and I was listening to that song and I was in that headspace and I was like, yo, I'm finna, and Isaiah was like, they're still at the house. I was finna get out of the shower and be like, yo, Isaiah, let's get faded. Like, I was finna be like, yo, bro, let's get blazed. Let's get blazed. Like, yo, I was finna be like, yo, let's run me back. But then as I was in the shower, I was like, I literally was fighting for the will to say, and I had to tell myself, no. I was like, no, we not gonna do this no more. We did it that once, but we not gonna do this no more. Like, this ain't who we are. Like, cut it off here. And I told myself no. Literally in that shower. Mm-hmm. And so every time I listen to that song, it just, because it's gonna get me back into that headspace. It's gonna get me like thinking, oh my gosh, am I high still? Like, it's
like that feeling.
You know what I'm saying? I had to fight it. I had to fight the feeling because it was still with me. Like, even when I still wasn't high no more and it left, it was still there. And so I had to fight it off. And I never really had that. I never had that desire ever. Literally, like I be smelling people, smoking stuff like that. Like the smell of marijuana, it don't like affect me, anything like that. If anything, I'm more like repulsed by it because I'm like, I don't feel like smelling it because it's not like a pleasant smell. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's just like I don't feel like smelling it. So it's never really resurged after that, or even when I was like dealing with stuff. it never ever crossed my mind. I was like, you know what, let me go to get this.
I tried
you know,
to do it again, bro.
For
Every
real?
time, bro, I'm cooked. I'm over there tweaking and everything, feeling like my soul finna leave my body. I was like, nah,
bro is about to have a meet and greet with God.
Oh, bro, it's been a minute, but but I thank God for that though, man. Cause how do I tell you, I feel like if I wouldn't have had that right there, I'd probably, still probably be doing it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
man,
you know,
that's
God have His way of putting you through certain things. So I was like, oh yeah, never doing that again.
Man.
I ain't
never.
ever.
I'm good.
I'm doing that again.
I'm cool off the pack.
You feel?
I'm cool off the pack. Nah, your sister and your mom turning up in chat right now.
Cool pack going crazy, man.
They turn up in chat right now. I was like, well, y'all lucky this not recent. She would have killed him. But the funny thing is, I told mom in the car ride, she was like, why don't you go drink some milk? And I was like, what was that?
Bro, I tried that, bro. That didn't work. Drinking milk don't work. Man, come on, drink it. That don't work.
Or they said like eat oatmeal or something like that. I was like, what? But the funny thing is, everybody talks about the munchies and stuff. I never got hungry.
Yeah,
I was never hungry.
Even when I was just, a little bit of high, bro.
I was never hungry.
I was good high. Yeah, nah, I ain't getting no munchies or nothing.
Like literally, like Isaiah had Takis, and y'all know I'll crush a bag of Takis in a hot second.
Them ain't good for your stomach, you know that, right?
Everybody be saying that, whatever.
Yeah, alright.
But literally, he had some Takis. He had gave me some. I was like, bruh, I'm not even hungry. I don't even want none. Like, I'm good. Like, that was like a little bit after the last time. I was like, bruh, I'm good. I'm not hungry, bro. Like, that don't even taste good, bro. Get it out of my face. Like, I was like, bruh, I'm good. Like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Turn down the bag of hockey. God's good.
Bro, that was definitely God.
Man.
Because I would have been tweaking if I would have had them in my stomach. Yo, but yeah, no, that was my experience. My experience, it was trippy. It's a funny story to tell people because they probably don't expect me to ever have a story like this because it shows the more human and vulnerable side, like it gives people the understanding that even when you're a believer, especially if you grow up as like a PK, you're not gonna be perfect. You definitely gonna sin. You probably gonna make some mistakes. You're gonna get curious. You're gonna do stuff.
You gonna do stuff.
You know what I'm saying? But to give people the understanding that A, if you have, you're not the only one, and B, if you are, just understand that there are consequences to it. Like if you do that stuff, just know that there's going to be something that's gonna try and reel you back in, right? Whether it's people or whether it's that feeling that you got. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's not always going to be, it might not always be a positive experience either, It's definitely going to be something that's, something that you're going to have to fight off and get delivered from because, it's going to stick with you until you decide to not do it until it leaves you. Till it leaves you. So, it's just, you just got to have that understanding that, you get curious and you do stuff, repent, get right with God, and then just don't indulge no more,
Get right, repent.
And look, I'm not perfect either. I make mistakes every single day, so it's not like after that, I just stop making mistakes and stuff. Like, I'm a shoo-in to get to heaven because most days I don't even feel like, if the rapture came, most days I don't even feel like I'm gonna get caught up.
Lord Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? So it just Lord, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Do it for him right now.
Do it for me. But
right now.
Yeah, right now. Honestly, that's why I love that a pastor, after every single message, you'll always do that corporate prayer. Just in case God decided to come back on a Sunday.
Just in case.
Just in case. If he come back after that prayer, I know I'm getting caught. As soon as I hear them trumpets, I'm going to jump. He going to catch me. But, yeah. So, just being a PK is not what people think it is. We definitely had our ups and downs.
Definitely.
A lot of people probably see me as he's a little, perfect kid. He don't do nothing wrong. obey all the rules and stuff like that.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
No. Absolutely not. I am
But God
the furthest. But God, won't He do it?
Won't He do it?
Yeah.
Huh?
You know? Huh?
He'll keep you.
He'll keep
You
you
want to be kept.
if you want to be kept.
Mm.
And during that, I wanted to be kept. And He kept me. He kept me.
It's a little.
He's a keeper. You know? He's a keeper. He's a keeper. You know?
But we had time, you heard me. But in closing.
In closing.
First and only close.
First.
Our pastor, he had us all get a scripture. You know, walk, keep it with us
Right.
all day. And I'll be honest with you, just this morning, I was gonna put it, I was gonna make it real in there and put it out, but I saved it. So this morning, I was getting, ready for the day and everything, and getting the kids ready.
Right.
Trying to think about my scripture and gather everything, and I put on Monsters University for the kids.
Okay.
You gotta follow me. Follow me.
I'm following you. I'm following you.
Stay with me. Follow me.
Preach,
Okay?
sir.
Stay with me.
Come on.
And as I was watching Monsters University, it's a two-parter. Y'all let me know if y'all want the second part, but right now I'm gonna just go with the first part.
The first part. Come on, sir.
You remember Mike Wazowski, right?
Mike.
And as Mike Wazowski, so Monster University, it's the
prequel.
Yeah, it's the first part of Monsters Inc. For those that don't know. So in a Monsters University, it's about the beginning and how they started.
Right.
Right.
Won't he? Do it. Anyhow.
And so Mike Wazowski, he was a little guy, one eye.
Little Michael.
Yeah, little Mike. And as he was going, nobody really believed in him, and he never, was able to, when he was younger, be in the front or be seen, as everybody else. He was always, pushed to the back.
Right.
But he always kept the faith.
Right.
That he was gonna get to where he was needing to go. And as he, was getting older and older, and he went on to college, right?
Right.
He wanted to be a scarer. Because at Monsters Inc., the top achievement is being a scare. It's being a scare.
It's being a scare.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Gotta be scary if you a monster.
And you gotta be scared.
Got to be scared.
Got to be scared.
I'm scared of you.
You scared of me?
I'm scared of you.
What you scared of me? I hate ugly. So as he was going on and was going through college, right? He kept the faith, but he still got looked down on and got pushed to the back. And as he was getting there, and as he was in college, he was in the Scares program, right?
Right.
And before all that, he was trying to get in a fraternity. Oh no, he wasn't trying to get in a fraternity, but one of the top fraternities, he was trying to get to a party, right? And he met his now partner, Sully. He comes from, his background is, his dad was a big scarer, top scarer, really known
Nepotism.
worldwide, yes. And that's the part 2. If y'all want the part 2, let me know. But here it is. He had got pushed out of the party one time because he wasn't scary enough. He wasn't a top, scare student.
I wasn't scared.
And so he goes through the class and whatnot, and he's studying hard, still having the faith that he'll be a top scarer, that he'll be scary. And as he's going through the class,
fly the plane, sir.
He's taking all the quizzes and everything, acing them, and as he's going through, he gets to the final to be able to stay in the class.
Come on.
And the dean is there. And the dean, that's the top, that's the head, that's the principal. The principal, the one that's going to be able to,
make or break.
Yeah. So she's there. And she's watching the class and everything. And as it's his turn to come up and to go, before he can even go and
prove himself,
she tells him to stop.
Stop.
Don't do nothing else. She lets him know he's not scary enough. You won't make it as a scarer. This ain't the thing for you.
It's not.
Pushes him off.
Get him out of here.
And as he's going through, he goes into, you know, the can making class. You know,
the screen can.
yes, the screen can design. People of God, sometimes, you know, you'll go through a time in your life where you'll be put in some place you didn't want to go, but you'll go into that place to be able to cherish everything around what you're trying to do, to be able to cherish and get brand new ideas, new designs,
cherish what you have.
Yes, cherish everything.
Grateful for everything
Yes.
God gave you.
Yes. And then you keep that faith, and you'll go, and I got a scripture to go with it. I got a scripture.
Bring the word.
And as he's going through everything,
Going through a storm.
they have a a scare games. It's called the scare games.
But he won't back.
It's like the Olympics. But you have to be in a fraternity or sorority. And as he's getting that, he puts together this group of guys.
Oozma Kappa
is what they call them. It doesn't look like they had no talent at all. Not scary one bit.
Not
at
one.
all. And Sully, he joins as the last person to get on the team.
Wow.
And as they're going through the first game, they were all, you know, him and Sully, Mike Wazowski and Sully, were being real selfish and real self-centered and, you know, all about them.
Ego.
Yeah, ego. Big ego.
Ego.
But it's a team game. All the team has to finish at the same time.
At the same time.
Gotta finish at the same time.
Tell him.
And so, as they're going through, you gotta finish at the same time. People of God, there'll be certain times where you'll want to just go through some on your own, but God will put certain people around you.
I'm about to take off in here. I just got a word.
Will be placed that doesn't look like you'll be able to get anything from them, benefit in a certain way. But people, I want you to hear me. I'm not a preacher, pastor. I'm just giving a word that I got this morning.
In the spirit,
that
I'm about to throw this pillow at you.
There will be those people around you that will be able to help you and guide you and be able to give you their intel on certain things that will help you get to where you're trying to go. And as I continue with the story, and so he goes on to join them, brings on Sully.
Brings him on.
The first game, they lose because they weren't working together. They didn't finish at the same time. And so, but, there's a but. God always has a plan. God always has a ram in the bush. So,
but you gotta get to the mountain.
You gotta get to the mountain
to get to the ranch.
So, what happened was, one team cheated. Tried to play it safe and get through the wrong way.
See, the word is even when you think about yourself and try to be ego, and God humbles you after that loss, God still gonna make a way for you because there's somebody else that's gonna try and cheat the system more than you.
Talk about it. You talking good.
And when you recognize your fault and you humble yourself, what the Bible say, he will exalt who? You.
Amen. And so they go on. The team that cheated, they out. Oozma Kappa is back in.
They're back in.
And so now, you know, they start working together and everything, and then everything is coming good, and they start winning. They, you know, start going higher. They start becoming one of the top
fraternities. There you go.
In the race.
Right.
So they get to the final game of the scare games. And everything's good. It comes down to the last two people. Mike Wazowski.
Worthington.
Yes, Worthington. And as they're going through,
Johnny Worthington. There we go.
Sully before I don't know how he did it. I still don't know.
Nah, Sully went crazy on that last one. Oh my gosh!
I don't know how
he
he
said
cut
Lion
the thing
and
off.
Thunder. I mean,
I don't know how he went in there. And
are you
was
talking about
able
the
to-
cheating?
Yeah, I don't know how he did.
Oh, he
that,
just
bro.
smashed it. Bro's like
know,
super
bro.
strong. You see what I'm saying?
So as he's going through, Sully turns Mike Wazowski's settings down to be the easiest difficulty because he doesn't even think he's scary.
The
It'll
people
always be
around
that
you.
one person
Judas.
that will, still try to be on your team that, get somewhere that really, doesn't believe in you in the background. Say it too, they'll be in your face. You gotta watch who you keep around you. Watch your camp.
Watch it, kid.
Watch your camp.
Watch it, kid.
So he turned the settings down, and as he was going through, they were able to win. They got the job done, able to win. And then at the end of that, he found out that Sully turned the settings down.
He cheated.
Stay with me, I'm going somewhere with this.
Teachers.
And after all of that,
After.
Mike Wazowski, he gets mad, frustrated. He told him, "You don't believe in me. You thought I wasn't scary too." And he storms off. And he goes off and does his own thing. He goes off. Nobody knows where he is. None of that. So Sully ends up telling the dean that he cheated, turned the settings down, and all of that. And so I probably once we get done with this, we're gonna this thing.
Yeah, this is the end.
So as he's going through that, Sully, Mike Wazowski, he finds a room with a door.
With the door.
With a door. And he goes to that room, gets in there. Everybody hears about it.
Everybody knows.
Everybody that didn't believe in you, didn't think that you was gonna make it. You take that one leap, and they hear about. They all gonna come.
They all gonna
They
come.
gonna come.
Eyes will come.
And then he gets in there. And then Sully, the one that didn't trust him, didn't believe in him. The Bible said, God will make your enemies
Yo.
footstool. That's what he said.
Stand on
And as he's going in there, Sully comes in and he's looking for him, trying to get him to come out. And as he's doing that, Sully is sitting there, not believing in himself, saying he wants to run away. He can't do it.
Right.
And the people out there shut the power to the door off. And in Monsters Inc., you need the generators and everything that's connected to the door.
The screen
yeah,
energy.
you need some kind of energy or something to be able to
power the door and get back to the other world.
And so they're trying to figure out. They run out. The Mike Wazowski tries to scare the kids that he ran in on, and they couldn't do it. They weren't scared. God will show you what other places, what other areas around what you're trying to do. He will show you where you'll fit at in those places, in those areas,
in those spaces.
In that, it's that one specific thing that you always wanted to do, may not be able to do, but it's something around that. Like me, I wanted to always, keep playing football, go to the league.
Come on.
But with this photography, I'm still around it.
And
I'm still able to, bless you, I just received this just now. I'm still able to be around it and still able to take those pictures, those photos of the people playing football. I haven't left it all the way. I'm still around it.
Still there.
I kept the faith.
Kept it.
And kept going, kept driving. And I'm still, bless your holy, I'm still around it.
You're still around it.
And as he's still going on, he has Sully with him. Remember his background. His dad was a top scarer. Big, real scary guy.
The best one.
And so it's a lot of expectation for him. It's like being a PK. It's a lot of expectation for him.
That weight.
And so as he's going through that, he comes up with a plan for him to set up one of the most scariest ever kind of events at the school. And so he tells Sully what to do. He puts everything together. They hide from the kids and everything. And as they're going through the process of Sully scaring everybody, he's still not believing. But Sully is telling him, let's go through it. Let's do it. So they get through it and they pull off the biggest, scariest moment ever at the school. He lit up so many.
He lit up the entire room of screen cams.
The entire room of screen cams.
A word just hit me. Even though those screen cans weren't connected to the door to make the energy go off, they still went off. So even if it's not connected to the miracle, I'm still going to have the same residual effect on the people around me. So even though you're not directly connected to my miracle or to my blessing, the people that are still in the same vicinity going to get hit by the same power. God's mouth is too big to prophesy to one person. I hear Mickles.
I hear Mickles.
I hear Mickles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I said...
and so they go on to pull off the biggest, scariest event ever. And as him breaking into everything, they did have to kick him off and make him leave the school. But they were able to still get to where they were trying to go. There's always, like I said, there's always a different way to still get to where you're trying to go. So they make it, so now they apply to be mail carriers, you know, people that receive the mail and everything. Sort the mail in Monsters Incorporated. The whole Monsters, where the monsters go in and scare and everything.
Right.
They ended up making it in there, and now they're the mail carriers and everything. They worked their way up, being the best in that, break all the records for that. They worked up being the janitors. And then they ended up working all the way to the scare floor. They got the
scare floor.
Mike Wazowski kept the faith. He wasn't able to be a scarer, but he was still able to be involved in it. He was able to be the planner or the coach for Sully. And there's
And remember, you're a coach too. You're a coach too. So it's not just the photography, but you're also coaching a team. You're still there.
I'm still there. So in all this, and I got my scripture here.
And we're closing.
Hebrews 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. He didn't see the evidence. He didn't see it yet, but he still kept the hope of faith. And it got him to where he wanted to go.
See, the funny thing in the movie, in the beginning, they said, Wazowski, you don't belong on the scare floor. And he took that to mean, I don't belong being a scarer. So he put all that energy into being a scarer, but he didn't realize that there was other people on that same floor doing and putting in the same work. So it wasn't that he didn't deserve to be on the floor. His position was just not a scarer. He deserved to be on the floor. His position just wasn't a scarer.
It just wasn't a scarer.
And if he would have realized that, he would have been able to put all the energy and effort into being able to coach people. But because he was so enthralled with what those people kept denying him, he didn't see the blessing that the Lord was setting up for him later and had to go through the process that he went through in college to get the understanding that
everything, what the scare cans do, how they, bless you remember, faith without works
Is what?
is dead.
Come on.
So you gotta put the work in.
You gotta put the work in.
I just had to share that because it blessed me this
It was
morning.
a word.
And then I had to get my scripture too.
You had to
Hebrews 1.
One.
Now faith.
Now
faith
Now
is the substance of things hoped for.
Not past faith.
No, not
Now
past faith. Not coming faith.
Not coming.
Not coming, no.
Not
Now.
future.
Not future. But now faith.
Not the faith that Paul had when writing from prison. Not the faith that my mom had a few years ago. No. Now faith. My faith. In this moment.
We gonna leave y'all.
We gonna.
Now.
I'm about to run. I'm about to take off.
Woo. But yes.
Won't he?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
But hey man, we'll be back here
Next
Monday. Another great episode for y'all. We appreciate y'all coming in, chiming in. Shout out to everybody on the doodle pad that came in and said something. I know.
You know what? I just got one question. Who did it?
Yeah, bro. Know who did it, bro?
I know who did it.
Brothers did it.
Brothers did it.
Brothers did it.
Hey, folks, the brothers did it.